Hi, good morning everyone. Let's get started with the next training topic, which is on creation of users and group in the central management console for business objects enterprise. Okay, this is the 4.0 version, and we'll see how do we create users and group using central management console. So basically, once we log into the CMC, the URL is as we shared. The URL is basically This is basically the URL for logging into the CMC. Okay, once you are in the CMC, you will see this type of screen. So this shows that this is what can be configured here, and you can see there is a tab called users and group. So in this particular tab, we will create users and create groups and map the users to the group. Okay, so let's get into the system straight away. Okay, so here you can see this is a tab for creating a new user. So let me click on this and create a new user. So let's give the username. Here you can see the authentication type. Basically it tells which type of user you are going to create. So it can be an enterprise user, it can be an LDAP user, can be an SAP user, can be Windows AD user. Okay, so for now let's create the enterprise user. So enterprise user, basically it has all the access. It is basically the domain or the area for which it is within the business objects enterprise. Okay, so let's give this particular name as, say, test user. Okay, full name is basically for BO training. Okay, so email address, it's the same thing. We can give the email address for the user. Description, testing security. Okay, now password we can just give the standard password, and we need to confirm that particular password. Now there are three options over here: password never expire, user must change password at next logon, and user cannot change password. So depending on the requirement, we select the respective option. Okay, so next is, you can see there are connection type. There are two types of connection type. One is the concurrent user, second is the named user. Okay, so let's click on the create tab. Here you can see create and close and cancel. So in this case I'll just create and close this. Okay, let's see where our user is. So here this is a user list. Just click on the user list and let's look for our user, which is test user. So here you can see this is a test user. It's a normal user, type of the user. This is the description, and it's created on this particular date. Okay, so let's select, and you can see, let's see the properties of this particular user. Okay, in the properties, this is what we have created. You can edit this. User security, you can see this is a member of administrators, everyone, sub administrator, test user. Okay, so we can add the principal over here depending on, say for example, I want to add, say, this privilege, BO admin privilege, so I can add it here. So basically, so I can just select this and add and assign security. Okay, so basically I can add and assign the security using this interface. Okay, so here you can see in this tab, inherit from the parent folder, inherit from parent group, and you can see this is the type of privileges which can be assigned. These are the access levels defined here. Basically you have full control for the owner, scheduling privilege, view on demand privilege. So let's select, let's say I want to give full access. So just click on this and apply. Okay, we can go to the advanced tab. Advanced, here what you can do is you can add the roles and privileges one by. Here you can see in this particular tab you have the general global rights. General, basically you can see this is implicitly assigned. This green tab means granted, red means denied, and question mark means it's not specified. Okay, and this is basically apply to object and apply to sub object as well. So here you can see different type of privilege. If you want to grant, you can select this tab. If you want to deny, you can select this tab, and depending on the requirement you can select the respective tabs. Okay, so basically you can see add objects to folder that the user owns, add objects to the folder, change password for the users that user owns. So all these privileges we have to explicitly assign, then only user will be able to carry out these things. So if I just select whatever I want, and I can just select OK and or probably apply and OK. Okay, so these things are applied. Here you can see these are general privileges. Let's go to the system privilege. Okay, in the system privilege you can see specific rights for user, add or edit user attributes, add or edit user attributes owner right, then general rights for the user, add objects to folder, add objects to the folder which user owns, change password, change preference. So here you can see these are the system privileges which need to be explicitly defined as well. Okay, so I'll just click on OK. Okay, so basically here we have assigned the security access levels, the advanced access levels. Okay, and I'll just click on OK button over here. Here you can see that these are the properties for the test user. Okay, here you can see that this is what is assigned in terms of user security and member of. So this is a member of just everyone group. If I want to make this join a particular group, I can select from this. Okay, say for example I am selecting this as the group for it, so I'll just click on OK. Here you can see that this is added to administrator group. Let's go to the profile values. Okay, profile values, there is nothing is there, so we can add it. Okay, we can add the profiles over here, or we can filter it and assign it for web intelligence group or crystal report groups. So that is for the profile value. Let's go to the account manager. Okay, account manager basically it's change user passwords to new value, change database credentials, enable user type, basically enterprise or third-party user. So that is about the account manager, so I'll just cancel it for now. So what we have seen in this particular training is we have seen how to create a user, how to assign the user to a particular group, and how to assign the privileges to a user. And let's go to the user security tab as well, and there are other tools as well, that is check relationship, check security query, user security. If you just click on the user security tab, what we saw is properties for the users, user security. Basically this is the security which can be assigned to it, its member of these groups, profile values, account manager, basically the managing the account. Okay, so that is pretty much I wanted to cover in this particular training session. Thank you for joining and have a nice day.